The seas are rough indeed. Hello everyone and welcome back. We're still looking at Alonso and the Admiral having some fun with each other. This looks like there might be a frigate going down and we could try and get over there if there is some proper loot coming out of this. In that case, there would be a flotsam here. So yeah, actually let's go ahead and send my shippies over. Let's probably just go with 2 gunboats. They are fast and agile, right? So we can take them to Kallenburg and then down to Brownwell, all the way then to this scene of battle that we have. So they will be there in no time, and yeah, we probably start our life as vultures. And with that, we are back to Sleepy Hollow, a dreary city indeed. That's how I like it this time around. The title is just perfect. Our dreary city. I haven't even looked at the new ornaments that you can get out of the Eldritch pack, and they are fantastic, really. Like, we have these beautiful, cute wells there. They are quite costly though, 1,000 for one of these. That's not something I should be doing right now, right? But that's something I will consider then just add more later. But still, they look fantastic and just add to that eerie feeling that this city is. We can also have a look at it during nighttime. I mean, right, this is not super focused here right now because we need to survive as well, but look at that. They get even this foggy scene, and it's just really beautiful to look at. I love this DLC pack. One of the better ones out there when it comes to the cosmetics, I think, at least. Just adds a lot of atmosphere then to these cities there. Really cool. And now let's continue onwards. We might actually just stick to the noon setting for now. We have, of course, work ahead. First of all, my first ship of the line is coming out soon. This will actually boost my military power there quite a bit. And yeah, we could already go for another frigate, or I'm just waiting for 2 more tons and we get a second ship of the line, which is my go-to here right now. My workers seem to be quite happy for the moment. Rum it is, beer it is now, and we should also start working on the new production chains as well. We got 2,000 on the balance. There's not really that much potential anymore for money, right? So we are already pretty much out of workforce there. The only way I could do this right now is increasing my population. And for that we need space. So we already get now timber in. I can actually afford to get rid of this one here, because we do have now also timber coming in with another ship line there, right? So this is all fine. Oh, there's the Admiral. And there is also the pirate. And there's my harbor area. Let's just have a look. There's the flotsam. I cannot pick it up. There it is. We have picked up the frigate stuff already. That's 20 tons of weapons. I like that. There's the Admiral, right? And we could try and lure him into my harbor area, but that's not going to work. There is another flotsam over there. This is what I love about my tiny islands, actually, being a tiny island nation. There's lots of loot lying around because, you know, they cannot endlessly avoid my harbor area. So I think that's pretty cool. This might be dangerous, right? So here we might actually lose ships. But so is he. In this case, that's one down. And oh, he's actually fleeing already, so we might be able to pick it up. Yeah, that's not going to be great for him. And there he gets into my harbor area. So AI also doing quite a lot of mistakes there. That's fun to watch, honestly, and he's not going out of this anymore, right? So he kind of get lost in there. Let's just quickly check out the loot there. We can take the baker. Instead of flour, we process grain right away. This is actually pretty powerful. This is something we could be using. Another 20 tons of weapons. Perfect. I love me some looting. About the pirates, though, it's going to be a bit difficult, right? So let's actually commission the next ship of the line right away. They're going to be expensive, so let's just wait for this one to be finished. Yeah, and they will cost me 250 on the upkeep. So we need to be careful about how many we actually build there, right? Because we need to maintain them too. Now we have that space available here. There's the marketplace that still works for this area. So let's go ahead and get us some high density blocks in here. And then also some more here. I love that style here. This is beautiful. This is the Eldritch city. And here we can have another, let's actually go with one of these blocks here, right? Oh, wait a second. Without any paved roads, This is not something I would like. Oh, there's the marketplace. I cannot do this, but we can still squeeze them in here. 2 more of them. And then another high density block here. Yes. Very good. And there's then the marketplace already. So this is lots of new meat coming into the city there. And we can still maintain that based on my production consumption rates. There it is. My first ship of the line in all its glory. This is going to change things a bit around already. I mean, we are really fast this time around with that. We could also go for a special skin then. We got the Man of War edition. We got Vasco. So this is all in the baseline with the DLCs, right? This is with the cosmetic DLCs. This is nothing modded here. And the Queen's ship of the line as well. Let's actually go for the Man of War because it's the darkest theme that we have out of these. Unfortunately, the frigates don't have custom themes available, so I can't do anything there. Now, let's unload the Baker. And let's go for Flotsam. No! Did we actually find Sean? Yes, we did find Sean down here. Right, and he's going to declare war on us now. It was this island. It was really hard for me to distinguish it, unfortunately. And it was this island here. That was Sean, unfortunately. So that's about it. So let's just enjoy another 30 seconds of peace. And then also the New World will be dangerous for us. What a beautiful game. Absolutely loving it. We might actually keep this atmosphere for a little while as we continue with the exploration. There is another island over there. Of course, we're at war with the admirals, so it will be pretty hard now to keep that ship alive other than following it around endlessly. By the way, let's actually go ahead and continue. We have lots of timber. Very good. Another upgrade. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty big New World city here, right? With all of its advantages. And there is the war declaration by Sean. There is another island, and this one has sugarcane and cotton. It's also pretty massive, so the New World islands are really huge. Surprising to me. We need to hurry up now, right? Yeah, war declaration, there we get it. Let's take my next... Do I not have a clipper? I did commission a second clipper, kind of like got lost again. We need to get there, right? I want to settle. Oh, look at that. Gyroscopic torpedoes. This is going to be great. I'm not going to sell them, honestly. And 40 tons of weapons, this will be nice for harbor defenses. Let's send my ships back home. And, what should we do? Let's actually send the frigate. Let's send the frigate to the New World. I want to settle there. Do we have anything big in between? No, not really, right? So we probably want to settle here somewhere to have this direct way. Oh, no. Someone else settled somewhere. All right, that's far away for us. That I don't really care about. We have still influence left, so I could actually theoretically also settle here. It wouldn't be a big deal. The Admiral still has this island here too. But I need more clippers. I need more ships where I can actually do something. Let's go ahead and get us some steel beams there. Let's make actually 20 so I can settle on 2 more islands in New World if I want to. And yeah, let's get this over. First here, once again, these waypoints are finicky, but unfortunately they are required. Get this frigate over. And then we have the clipper. Let's continue onwards. We got 500 farmers and some of them would like to upgrade. That's here especially. And let's also think about then a theater, right? So we will probably be able to add then a theater here in the center, so everybody around it will get some nice happiness boost and money boost. There's some more farmers here and here, depleting the rest of my timber, leading to 5,500 people now. Meanwhile, the gunboats have arrived now, so we can unload the weapons. And I'm also going to give these torpedoes to my ship of the line here. Come on, get a bit closer there, please. There you go. So we can also fire them from here now to get us another nice boost. Does it also damage buildings? It just, yeah, it explodes upon reaching the target. So this will just, damage everything, not only ships. I continued then also with some more houses here. Well, there we actually had the second charcoal kiln again. The same goes with here. Nah, we're not reducing anything yet, so we can still go ahead. Just fine. Alright. This is now all working. There's no more riots here for now. That's also great. My hops is also working. How's my beer production at the moment? Negative. We will need to work on something here. Those 2 breweries are not enough anymore. So my first batch would be to actually put them by 50%. They're super expensive, so I'm not too keen about building more of them, right? And with that, I can only afford to build 1 more, and that should still be fine. However, we will need that mold house too. Or, and that's the other way that we can go about this, I can build a trade union affecting my beer breweries. Something like here should be fine. Yep, something like this. And with that trade union, we could actually say do not consume grain anymore, or actually malt, right? Alright. Yeah, we might be losing my flagship there. The wobbly grebe. Yeah, it's going to be tight. Look at how strong one flagship is, right? Was actually able to almost destroy both of them. But there is a frigate, so we should be super careful there. There is some loot. Pirate loot. Oh, it's the rum. Let's actually try to get back to my island there. There is my clipper. I knew we had a clipper on the move. Let's get down there. Let's settle on this island. This is going to be super important for us. Then we have the plantain, and then we have the island with cotton and sugarcane, and here we have coffee. So with that, we would be set for life. We just need to fortify them appropriately. Continue. And I might also, in Salsa Verde... Oh, clay! There are 6 clay deposits on this map. That's great. That's actually something we can also use then for the old world and the gold as well. Let's go ahead and start with the next productions then, Salsa Verde. We have everything ready, and that's of course the fried plantain. For that, let's have a little industry zone. I mean, if I want to make a big city out of this, I probably should get my industry zone a bit further away. I mean, look at the space. Holy cow. We can use it here. There's the second beach. Beach areas are usually good areas for industry zones. And then we can have our fish oil factory here, right? The first 5. And let's actually build... I think 1 should be fine for now. No, actually, we already need 2. It's incredible. We have already grown that quickly. Let's also go ahead, build us that. And then, yeah, we need some plantations. I could actually work here in the back, where we start with that. And we're not going to particularly boost them or so. They don't need a lot of space. So it'll be fine to just get us a bunch of them in here. Alright, emergency, emergency. Where's my flagship? I did put it actually on defense mode. Why is it not helping out? It should have been with the clipper. Meanwhile, there's the clipper coming in. Let's just keep the damaged flagship there a bit closer. And let's just see. It's not a good beach area, right? So this is not going to be a beach area for a city building. We're probably going to build the city a bit further inwards than in the city inland. Let's actually try to get over there. Oh, come on. You can do this. One more step. There you go. This is where I would like to be. And with that, we have the second foundation in the new world. And this is actually then sugarcane and cotton. And also clay, don't forget this. So this is actually a pretty good island for us. Now, we do have the timber here, so I could actually go ahead and start with the next city then right away. This is going to be primarily used for farmland and anything that requires space, really. Plus the clay then, right? That's pretty important. Oh, we also get the first quest, and by the way, also we have lots of rides here. We don't have bricks, but the New World Police Station does not require bricks per se, so we can go ahead here. And by the way, yep, let's not forget that we still also need a chapel, right? So something like this here in the city center. to make people really happy again. There you go. Let's continue with my fried plantain production. Another 2 plantains that we want to have then here. They're going to produce that now. And then, of course, we just need... Oh, I also forgot that. And then we do need just a tiny industry zone. So this is then also in this area. We can actually make the connection here and then start with the first kitchens. And we probably want to go ahead with 6 kitchens, which will lead to a total production of 12 unboosted, right? Then we could continue. Let's also have, since this is going to be an industry zone, a trade union somewhere here in the center then. Some coastal buildings and mostly then also my industry buildings that we can take in here as well. Alright, it's not looking so good here right now. Let's have actually a fire station. Let's actually have 2 fire stations. This was escalating a bit faster than I anticipated. I mean, these service buildings are dirt cheap. There's no reason why we should save on them. No, Miss Hunt, I'm not going to pay you 40,000 so we keep the peace. You will probably go to war, or you're actually bluffing. We'll just see in, 30 seconds with this one here. I would like to continue right away in Santiago, or Cantiago, and that's over here. And in this case here, let's have the beach. There's, oh, it's just a perfect island, really. We have the oil springs here. There's more oil, so we will definitely need to have some railway then here operating, with going to this area then again, which is the fortified area, right? So let's just keep that in mind. And then I would like to get the clay in, and here we could actually also then just around the clay start with the first plantations then, right? And of course, this is, since sugarcane is so important, we will then start with the sugarcane here. First, we do need some people. Yeah, we could still have it here. Ah, there's the war declaration. She was not bluffing this time. She was unfortunately not bluffing at all. By now we got the second ship of the line out. Let's actually go with the war edition. Where's her ships? She already has also a lot of ships. War declaration upon us. And she is nicely fortifying her islands there. That's the problem. Let's take care of the pirates here though, in my region. Another clipper, and then we could already go for the next ship of the line. I'm doing this. I'm so doing this. 500 farmers. Let's continue with the upgrades, especially here. 2 workers. Also here, and then a bunch more here probably. Wanna get that workforce up, wanna get the population up. There's some pirates coming. Ah, they see me. They know I'm stronger right now. And they're not going to interfere. There's the pirates' base. Let's not get too close to that. They would wreck my ships easily. Not even a question. Just keeping my fleet here actually already causes them to back out, right? So they're not even going to get closer to my area anymore. I'm an avid wood carver. Yes, give me a chisel, a fishtail gauge, or a mallet, and I'm quite content. Delivery quest for probably timber, 48 tons of timber for 7,000. That's something I could actually think about. The next clipper, and then we probably have another warship at our hands. And yeah, we're probably going to use that clipper for the quest. Alright, meanwhile my frigate Pharaoh has arrived down here. I would like to send this one to the New World nonetheless, right? Even though we had the clipper now, we want to also increase our military presence in the New World more and more. A flagship plus a frigate is already a nice deal. Only that there's so many ships, they will hunt me down right away. And let's also try to stay aware of the pirate. If she's gathering her fleet and attacks, then we might still lose our fleet there. Alright, I think it's time to go for midday again at some point. Just for the eyes. Let's continue then here. I did destroy a ship. Yes. Got too close to the harbor area. That's the fault of your captain. Not my fault. We are stacking a bit too many building materials there right now. Reason for that is, of course, I was busy in the New World. Let's continue with the upgrade. And also change their style a bit around. There you go. Keeping it all nice, dark, and gothic-like. And yeah, we have way too much timber. That's actually pretty nice. Let's go ahead and build us a depot, right? The first of many. The little beginning of the harbor area that we can then also see. There's my clipper. Timber-wise, we don't have that much though. War declaration we have. Yep. Oh, look at that. We have the propaganda for the 15% income. I would like to go with that. And we're probably also going with the consumption reduction. I need to be very careful now because now the low amount of influence kicks in. So in this case here, we're probably only going with 10% here because I do need to keep some influence available for harbor defenses then. It's still a nice bump already that we have then here that we need to juggle. But of course, as always, we will need to juggle our influence with our defenses and with our islands that we settle because it all costs influence. And we will need some for the trade unions then too. Oh, she also has the ship of the line. Let's try to take it. Because she is trying right now to get back here. So let's hurry up and get over there and try to catch her with her pants down. She will not expect this. Alright, timber is still coming in. Where is my trade route? There it is, with the 50 tons of timber. I would also like to... Actually, we can do this now. Right. Let's put this one on this trade route for hops. It's a faster ship and we can take more volume with that. That's the more important thing here. So 2 clippers now for the trade routes. And then we have the whole window production thing. No, there's... Yeah, ceasefire proposal, right? So we will keep the war there active. This ship of the line is actually defending this schooner here that we're taking down now. And yeah, we're trying to be a bit annoying there to mishunt. That's how it goes. And I would like to use my torpedo on that. It's super fast though, right? But look at that. Poof! That was nice. That was almost a one-shot out of the torpedo. We have 2 more charges. Let's go ahead and collect whatever she has dropped. This was fun. Oh, there's red pepper. And whatever we have then here. Sewing machines. And ball and chains. This is fitting for her. Ball and chains. Nothing else though. Nothing of use. Really. Let's get the ships down. I love these torpedoes. They're going to be super nice in the future. Alright. Attack here. Probably just a pirate passing by. We have lots of them here. So we definitely will need to increase the presence. There's the timber. And actually, how much was it? 48 tons. We could risk it, of course, right? The path is clear, usually. If she doesn't go for it right away, then she will definitely not mind. So that's 50 tons here. That's what we need. Oh, look at that. The hell? Why is she doing this? Focusing my schooner? And risking her frigate. Let's get over there. Let's get to Archie. We can get the quest off, right? That's 7,000 and sell the schooner for 2,500. That's 10,000 credits that we get out of this. Let's quickly head back to Santa Verde, where I continue with my fried plantain kitchens now. Important. With that, we have finished the first production. And I would like to go ahead just out here in the highlands, all the way out here. We can actually start with the alpaca production. Another very important thing. Right, I'm probably going with 2 warehouses there because, boy, let's face it, we will need a lot of these poncho darners. And just in case, just in case, this might be totally too much. I could also... No, we don't have the cotton here. Right, so that's 12 of them. Of course, that's way too much. But it's a start. And then I would like to have my poncho darners here, my alpaca farms. They unfortunately require 4 space, so this is going to... take a bit more space than you might think. That's 3. You can actually get them together here. Yep, that's going to be fine because we can still add it here then along the cliffs. Along the cliffs, it's always a bit tricky getting these along. And then I would just like to get this block over here of another 3. With that, we have then 4, 5, 7, 8. I might actually try and squeeze them in there. There is the oil springs. Oh, perfect. We were able to turn it in. The pirate did not catch up with us. And let's sell the ship then as well for the money. That was a nice boost. Okay, my shippies. Get them back here. I would like to continue with some pirate hunting. There's still this island here. We should also really settle on it. Build me another clipper afterwards. And we got 1,000 workers right now. Let's upgrade. There you go. More artisans. means more juice in general. Quickly heading back. Let's build the first alpaca farm then as well. I would start with 2 and then 2 poncho darners. And yeah, there's also some share purchasing already going on. Let's just out of curiosity see what our main island costs a share right now. 73,000. Alright, so that is that. And here we would have 36,000 per share. In this case, that's a smaller one, right? This is her main island. Yeah, by the looks of it. And yeah, it would not be so expensive. Of course, we would also get some money in return then, the share value. So this would increase my balance. And then we could take a takeover of 500,000 then almost. So it would cost me, yeah, 1 million at this point already, taking over one of these islands. So for those of you who just tell me that island takeovers with money is too easy, it's actually not when you consider all the other factors like defense, production, city building. And you need the money as well, right? And the influence. Don't forget that. It's 50 influence for one island. That's quite a lot as well. Alright, we do lack the malt. I will need to build a second malt house now. And the third brewery, right? That I was planning for the beer. Are we actually out of beer already? I think we might. Yes, we are out of beer. So this is something we need to consider there on the balance too. And let's go ahead and another grain farm here now. And we could then also continue boosting them now by 50%, which is something I would like to consider. With that, the potatoes and the grain are boosted. We still have a content population, so I'm not expecting super riots or something like that out of this. In Santiago, let's call it Santiago, I guess. Or we're going to rename it to Santiago. I like that more. And let's go ahead and build us those sawmills here and lumberjack huts. And also with the remaining bit of timber. Yeah, you know what? We might actually... No, we are going to need a pretty big city here too with all that space. So I'm actually going to build me here another town. Right, I mean, what gives? It's going to be pretty lengthy. Right, so it's going then all the way over here. Just feels good to have some money for streets now finally, right? That we are able to afford all the time, I mean. And then we could start with the first buildings just here. Right, and then all along the beach area as well. So here perhaps a few more. Unfortunately, we don't have plantain here. So I'm not going to really be able to build 2 big cities up. Because we just will not have enough plantain, I think, at the end of the day. But that's, of course... something we can actually look up later then as well. A chapel, of course, as always, we should keep people happy. So let's have this block there available, and then we can continue there. We just need some basic workforce there, so let's build them so that we can start with the lumberjacks. And with that, Santiago is going to now be also a self-sufficient island, so we don't need to provide building materials or anything like that. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure we have the ponchos coming in. There it is. And with that, perfect! We can upgrade also the Tier 1 population to Tier 2 in the new world. And of course, it's a perfect moment to end this episode with this upgrade. Getting the Obreros in Age of Independence started with that. With that, we can start the brick production in the new world. And probably also some minor harbor defenses now as we're ramping things up here as well. It gets a bit more tense in the oceans. But so far we're holding up. We should actually work on some harbor defenses now though. Shouldn't we? Probably. Stay tuned.